It's a problem thousands of women have but don't want to talk about: urinary incontinence. It means not being able to enjoy everyday activities like going to the mall or taking a walk because you never know when the urge will hit. And when it does hit, there's often not enough time to make it to the bathroom. But doctors at Mayo Clinic say a new device is helping women with urge incontinence avoid embarrassing moments.
Here we go! Oh my goodness!
Whether it's a spin on the tilt-a-whirl,
Hey, y'all!
or a stroll down the midway,
You want to do that one too?
Eula Peterson is confident, certain that she'll make it through an afternoon at the fair without an embarrassing accident. You see, before she had a procedure to correct urinary incontinence,
I never knew when the urge would hit, and I never knew if I had control when it hit.
like Eula, thousands of women have incontinence or problems leaking urine. It happens for two reasons. One is an anatomical problem, which causes leakage when you cough, sneeze, or jump. That can be helped with surgery. The second type, which Eula suffered, is caused by overactive bladder reflexes.
And so the signals are getting sent to the bladder to constantly contract or to feel they have the urge.
To stop the frequency, Dr. Klingel and his team implant a device called insert wire electrodes next to the nerves in the spine that control some of the bladder function. After a test run to make sure it works, he implants a pulse generator under the skin. The device sends electrical signals to the nerve, allowing the bladder to hold urine and empty it normally. The device works for Eula.
There aren't words to tell you what it means to be with my family.
At the fair, worrying only about winning the big prize, not about embarrassing accidents. Eula had the device implanted only after being certain that medications which help many women did not work for her. She says she's not 100% back to normal, but almost. And urinary incontinence is very common, and Dr. Klingel says medical advances are helping many women improve symptoms and get back to life. For Medical Edge, I'm Vivian Williams. 3 fully loaded jumbo jets crashing every single day. It's a horrible thought, but that's approximately how many people die from smoking-related illnesses. But kicking the habit isn't easy. Research shows nicotine replacement therapy helps, but which type works best? The patch, nasal spray, nicotine gum, one of the others? Let's go to Mayo Clinic for answers.
I've always loved photography and I've always loved flowers.
Rhonda Rosberg could spend hours in this field just shooting. Rhonda says her art is much better now that she's quit smoking. Before she kicked the habit, it seems she just couldn't focus.
No, I'd have been too worried about when I was going to have my next cigarette.
25 years of smoking a pack a day was making breathing harder, so Rhonda quit about 5 times.
I went right back to smoking.
For most people, the trail from smoker to permanent abstinence, which is where they want to get to, is not a straight line. Lots and lots of curves on the road.
But Dr. J. Taylor Hayes says you can make that road a little straighter by using the right combination of nicotine replacement.
There aren't studies that show that one product is clearly better than another.
So he recommends choosing products that fit your lifestyle. Here's what's available over the counter. You need a prescription for the nicotine nasal spray or inhaler.
I use the patch, and then I also had the gum for like those little strong urges.
Rhonda's urges to smoke have stopped, and now she focuses on her art, not on the need for nicotine.
Life itself and everything around it is 100% better.
Dr. Hayes says it may take you a couple of tries before you find the nicotine replacement options that work best for you. In addition to the patch and nicotine gum, Rhonda also had tobacco counseling. These sessions gave her strategies and tools to stay off cigarettes. Research shows counseling plus nicotine replacement is the most effective method for quitting. For Medical Edge, I'm Vivian Williams. Every year, more and more women are winning the battle against breast cancer. That's largely due to early detection and better treatments. And some women at high risk for the disease are doing whatever they can to prevent breast cancer from developing in the first place. These prevention strategies range all the way from close monitoring to genetic testing to medications to surgery. And all strategies have risks that women at high risk disease that took her mother's life.
My mother was diagnosed at age